And so off the tip, it's Los Angeles. So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Edwards, and it's Gilmore in at the 5. Here's George. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
Portland moving it around. Here's Robertson. Pass to Malone. Up top, Edwards. George defending. Shot clock at 2. Here's Gilmore. And finally, they hit one.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Here's Harden. Edwards pulls it in.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Pass to Robertson. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Robertson. And here's Edwards outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
George passes to Harden. No good on the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And some solid defense from Towns. George passes to Harden. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Gilmore passes to Malone. Now Edwards, beyond the arc. Another 3 from Portland.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
George in the post, guarded by Edwards. Up and in on the layup.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact into his finish. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Irving finds Harden. Floats one up for 3, George. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the head coach for the Clippers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Irving. Outside for Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Out to the wing. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Irving. Fades back. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Gilmore passes to Edwards. Second chance shot. Towns with a rebound.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Harden. Wembanyama. Pass to Irving. Off target with the 3. Trailblazers lead by 5. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Robertson. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Wembanyama. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Malone. The kick out to Edwards. Stolen by Wembanyama. To the middle. Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to Gilmore. George with a steal. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by George.
It's the focus and the execution by Kyrie, refusing to be deterred on that drive with an amazing finish.
Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over George. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Clippers trail by 5. Harden finds George. A quick shot there. It's off target. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. Controls the rebound and the putback. Rodman's got 6.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Irving for 3. Portland with a rebound. Gilmore's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Rodman. Here's Robertson. The kick out to Edwards. Buries it from 3. And it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Timeout called, the Blazers. To the left side wing. Here's Robertson. Drives to the hoop. 5 to shoot. Here's West. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Iverson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's West. Sinks it from distance. West has got 5.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Stoudemire. No made baskets yet. Fires in the triple.
Taking control of the tempo. Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
Iverson can't hit. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
West misses.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
With the step back. Harden, good. And now it's just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
And here are the Clippers now. Pure from 3-point range. 16 points for him.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Clippers. Davis comes in for Harden. .51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Davis. Now here's Irving. Towns passes to Irving. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. The rebound by Malone. Fires from way outside. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Devin Booker out there with Davis. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Gasol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Pass to McAdoo. And here's Edwards. Here's McAdoo. Checked by Gasol. And there it is for him.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Towns outside. The three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Paul George, he's checked in for Gasol. That one misses. The Clippers trail. George for three. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Edwards. There's a screen. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
West, yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. Let's go with a 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Drills it from deep. Iverson's got 6 points in the quarter.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
There's Davis with the 3. He can't hit that time. Portland leading by 5. Pass to Iverson. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. George for 3. Looking to win the run. And the basket by Stoudemire.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Timeout called. Portland. Irving checked in for Los Angeles. Portland moving it around. Pass to Malone. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Irving. Fires from the line. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. George has got 8.
There's the athleticism from George. Getting loose out there.
Here's Iverson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Booker. 4 on the clock. No good on the triple.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Towns outside. Booker, the pass to Irving. The 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. He's got 5.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Edwards for 3. Towns with a rebound. On offense, here are the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Irving for 3. Tries again. Towns doing some work on the interior.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Malone, pass to Edwards. Over to the wing. Fires the three. On target from range. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Booker. He has 6.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Timeout called, the Clippers. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
For the Clippers, Gasol comes in for Towns, and it's James Harden in for Devin Booker. And here are the Clippers now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another area of strength has been their offensive rebounding, converting a lot of those second chances.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. George outside. Here's the pick. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Down low. Here's McAdoo. And it's Portland with another.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
To the right side. Gasol the screen. George for 3. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Out left to the wing. Portland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. West has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
George's shot is off. Trailblazers lead by 7. Here's West. 12 points for him. Ooh, nice D from George.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Harden from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Rodman. Here's Malone. Here's Robertson. Fades away and sinks a tough shot.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
Gasol the screen. Harden deep 3-point land. And the Clippers miss again. 1:46 left in the second. Misses a 3. Clippers trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Into the lane. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Robertson. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Robertson's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Rodman. He's got 9. Here's West. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Rodman. Out to the right wing. Malone. Off target from outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. This is the most they've led, 13 points. On the court right now for Portland. We've got Anthony Edwards, and it's Rodman in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's George. Launches a 3. Portland with a rebound. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Robertson. And it's good for 2. Robertson's got 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Gilmore. Good D by Wembanyama.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Harden. Towns for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Inside. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Harden. Wembanyama down low. Shot clock at 6. George outside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. To the left wing. To the inside. Robertson banked it in off the glass. Robertson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Robertson. He's got 10. Releases. Edwards. That's good. Edwards has got 19 points.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Clippers trail by 16. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you guys.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And here's Portland. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Pass to Robertson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Harden. Robertson's shot is off. Clippers trail by 18. Irving finds Harden. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. Harden's gone just 2 of 7 from distance. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns outside. And a miss there on the triple. Portland leading by 18. Pass to Robertson. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Robertson's got 12.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Timeout called. The Clippers.
Timeout. There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Irving, the pass to Towns. For 3, George connects from downtown. George has got 17 points.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
And Irving comes to help. And Robertson gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, That defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Count that one.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Harden from outside. The rebound by Robertson. Portland leading by 21. Pass to Edwards. Portland moving it around. He shoots. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Malone. Now here's Edwards. 4 on the clock. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. The Clippers making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Portland making a switch here. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Towns outside. Back to Irving. They get it back. Wembanyama. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Wembanyama's got 8 points. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. And the basket by West.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And that one's good.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
Pass to West. Fires for 3. And it's Irving with a rebound. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Clippers.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Trailblazers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
No good on the free throw.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Robertson. Nice touch on the bank shot. Robertson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Here's Booker. Portland with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big. Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Edwards. Drops in the 3. Edwards has got 29 points.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Harden can't hit. Left side, Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
It's good. 33 points for Anthony Edwards.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
They need this. Wembanyama, the open look. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
How can you even guard someone who is 7'4" on the catch and shoot? Quick answer, you can't.
Here's West. Knocks down the triple. West has got 6 in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Irving for three. Hits the three-pointer. Irving's got 8.
And you can't let Irving get comfortable from outside, or he'll be hitting these shots all day long.
To the middle. Here's Gilmore. He's off on that one. Wembanyama with some nice D. And he lobs it up top. And it's powered home by Towns.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Pass to Robertson. Shoots over Harden. Another one falls for Portland.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Portland. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kyrie Irving out there with Devin Booker. Then there's George, and it's Gasol in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's West driving to the basket. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
For Portland, Bob McAdoo. One shot.
One shot.
Now here's George. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And the basket by Stoudemire.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
They set a pick. Pass to Iverson. Sends it home from three-point land.
Making the defense look absolutely helpless. He's in full control.
Irving, the pass to George. From downtown, and good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 7 assists in the game. Here's Iverson. George defending. Shot's good by Iverson.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Down low. McAdoo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Bob McAdoo. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. So it's Los Angeles now. And George with the basket on the assist by Irving. George has got 24.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Here's Iverson. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Gasol the screen. Here's Booker. Rebounded by West. Pass to Parker. There's a screen from the wing. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now. A nice shot by Booker.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Here's McAdoo. Pass to West. Here's McAdoo from the arc. And here's George. They set the screen. From outside the arc. Portland with a rebound. Pass to Pierce. Yep, count it.
Paul Pierce.
And the Clippers with the ball. Outside Booker. Offline with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Pierce has got 6 here in the quarter.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Count it.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Iverson. George defending. Iverson can't hit. Outside Booker. Pass to Stoudemire. For 3, George. Portland with a rebound. McAdoo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Iverson. Gets the 3 to fall. Iverson's got 22.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Pierce gets the bucket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Parker against Irving. Over Parker. And there's another one for the Clippers.
And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
That shot's good by Parker.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Now here's Irving. George outside. Pass to Booker. Launches it. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
West to the wing on the left. Here's Iverson. Here's McAdoo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
And there's the screen. Here's West, and it's Portland scoring again. So it's the Clippers now. Irving with it. Outside Booker. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now here's Gasol. Defense right on him. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Substitution for your Clippers. Victor Wembanyama. Karl Anthony Towns. James Harden.
Parker against Irving. Pass to Iverson. And there's a pick. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. That one goes. Count it. Harden's got 22.
It's tough to defend that. The defense was there. Harden just makes a difficult shot.
Right wing. Here's West. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Irving finds Harden. And here's George. Off the mark there with a 3.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Here's Iverson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
When you got length for days and you're quick off your feet, it's a problem. Wembanyama will find you.
1:46 left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's West. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. From about 19 and off the glass. That one's good. George has got 14 points now in the second half. Pass to West. Here's Iverson. George defending. With the teardrop. Ooh, nice D from George. The quick look, no good that time. Now Portland with it. Pass to Parker. Here's West. Back to Parker. Three-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Now here's Harden. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
it's going to be the Lakers off the tip. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Barry is out there with Robinson. Then there's Howard. Then it's Bryant. And it's Nash in at the 1. Now here's Walton. Pass to Jokic. Doncic kicks to Walton. 5 to shoot. From deep, Jokic. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Nash dishes to Robinson. Basket, good.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Pass to Kobe. Unloads from 13. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Walton missing.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Robinson finds Howard. Here's Barry. Moncrief defending. Shot's good from Barry.
And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Kept alive, and the shot goes in.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
Nash the pass to Robinson. The teardrop falls in. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater. You just appreciate how unselfish Kid is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
Brooklyn trailing. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jokic, he nails it, and we're tied up.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
And there it is for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Back to Nash. And Howard has it in the corner. There's a screen by Robinson. Offensive rebound. Barry's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Jokic kicks to Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
The shot by Kobe, no good. Brooklyn leading by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now, here is Robinson. Here's Howard. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
And this is where Howard can be dominant. In close, his physical advantages then can take over.
No problems knocking that one down. Doncic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ryan in the post. He's covered by Kidd. Goes back up. Outside for Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Barry misses. Nets leading by 4. Jokic inside. Defended by Nash. Knocks down the 3 ball.
So the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody. Because of T-shirts. I told you to get a T-shirt. Anyone want a T-shirt? Say what? I said, anyone want a T-shirt? Oh yeah, I see you. Let's go. We got some T-shirts for the loudest, craziest,
Gervin's checked in for Moncrief. The Lakers also with a sub. Thomas is checked in.
Substitutions on the court.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 7. Robinson dishes to Howard. Nash outside. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Robinson's got 6 points.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's Kidd. Jokic trying to free himself up. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
And here's Bryant outside. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5. Jokic passes to Kidd. Outside Gervin. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's Jokic missing. Lakers trail by 7. Takes a step back. Bryant. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Walton kicks to Kidd. Pass to Doncic. Goes up on the wing. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Nash's shot is off. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Petrovic is checked in for Brooklyn. And the Lakers also making a change. Reed is checked in for Robinson. Here's Doncic. He's got 10. They get it again.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Howard kicks to Nash. Traps in the tray.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
With the putback, Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 6 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends. Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Kobe. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Gervin. Pass to Doncic. Outside Gervin. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good by Petrovic. And the Nets lead by 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Petrovic. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. The 3 for Doncic. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Nash, the pass to Reed. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And Jokic gets it to go.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Thomas passes to Reed, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this. First one falls for him. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin comes in for Walton. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Luka Doncic. The Lakers also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Howard. Jalen Brunson comes in for Kobe. And it's White in for Steve Nash. And both free throws good for Reed. Brooklyn leading by 6. Jokic sets the screen for Kidd. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Thomas kicks to Reed. Pass to Robinson. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Here's Kidd. He's got 5. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Here's Thomas. Up top, Reed. Offline from the top of the key. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it is tough to lose when you get that many more chances to score.
We've got Petrovic. Irvin out there with Johnson. And it's Cunningham. And it's Kidd in at the 1 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's White. No scoring in this one. Robinson misses. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Brunson. Outside Thomas. Fires the 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Cunningham. No good there. Some solid defense from Robinson. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The 8-footer. A rebound by the Nets. Outside Kidd. Cunningham outside. It's tipped. Thomas kicks to Brunson. Outside White. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Robinson, that's good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. The Nets making a switch here. Moncrief's checked in. Barry's checked in for the Lakers. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. 6 to shoot. Here's Petrovic. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Petrovic has got 5 now.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Robinson. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's Gervin. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Robinson. Over Cunningham. Robinson misses. Cunningham dishes to the Kidd. Gervin outside to the left wing. Here's Petrovic. No good on the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Robinson. Chalk up 2 there. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Cunningham, a screen on Thomas. Gervin against Reed. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Shooting two. We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And how about all of these offensive rebounds they've been getting to? Just remarkable energy and persistence. It's just flat out outworking your opponent.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Lakers also making a switch. Bryant is checked in for White. And both free throws good for Gervin.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Kevin, back to you.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Jokic, he's checked in for Cunningham. And the Lakers also making a switch. Nash is checked in. And Brooklyn has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jokic on top, guarded by Robinson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Thomas kicks to Nash. It's Robinson high post. And he gets the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Brooklyn lead. Pass to Moncrief. Now Gervin. Here's Jokic. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Now, here's Gervin. A floater. That one falls. Gervin's got 4 this quarter. Moncrief against Bryant. The rebound by Gervin. Nets leading by 6. Pass to Jokic. Over in the corner, Doncic. Tries again. He's off on that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Barry. Back to Kobe. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Nash outside. It's good on the putback. Barry's got his second basket.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Here we go. The zone. Team fight.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the Nets. Reed, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kemp comes in for Isaiah Thomas. Doncic outside. Over Nash. And they'll get another chance. Gervin passes to Cunningham. The three for Doncic. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 13.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Barry misses. Nets leading by 7. Down low, here's Jokic.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Campus screen on Gervin. Barry misses. Barry's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Moncrief El-Cid with it. Hasn't made one yet. And Jokic gets it to go.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Here's Nash. Clock at 6. Here's Barry. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic. Lakers trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 14.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Nash, the pass to Kobe. Fade away. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Kobe's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Doncic, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Cunningham following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Cunningham finds Jokic. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Bryant.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Reed. That misses off the backboard. Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to Jokic. Elbow shot. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Bryant looking it over. And here's Kemp from the arc. And the first half is now in the books. Nets lead by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Well, it's demoralizing for the opponent. Those second chance opportunities really energize your team.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Bryant is out there with Nash. Then there's Barry. Then it's Robinson. And it's Howard in at the 5. Home in the paint.
Personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Moncrief. Yep, great play there. Set up by Walton. Moncrief's got the first basket of the second half here for the Nets. Bryant with a screen on Jokic. Nash's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Nash. Launches a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Kid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he drops it in from the low post. Kid's got 10 points in the game.
And Kid using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
That one drops for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Lakers trail by 8. Barry the pass to Robinson. The Lakers moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Nets. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here's Jokic. 14 points for him. Doncic, no good on the fadeaway.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
That good for Moncrief on the assist by Jokic.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
And the Lakers call time here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Nash outside. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Nash has got 12 points in the game.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
The 3 for Doncic.
Well, he just wanted the ball more than anybody else. That's a great rebound.
Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for him. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. Now Moncrief. Back to Jokic. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Kobe dishes to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Jokic. Nash's shot is off.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
Now here is Robinson. 16 points for him, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers trail by 5. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer is right on target. Kobe's got 10 points.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
And the Nets with possession here. following the bucket by the Lakers. Popped up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. The Nets making a switch here. Irvin's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Thomas checked in for Barry. Doncic outside. Here's Gervin. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-7 run. For the lead, rebounded by the Nets. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Walton the pass to Jokic. Nets passing it around. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Now, here is Robinson. 20 points for him for three. Kobe. In the corner, it's Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Robinson a screen on Kidd. Nash with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Nash has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. Pass to Jokic. Back to Walton. Gervin outside. Here's Kidd. Nash with some nice D. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Thomas passes to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gervin. Bryant's shot is off. From outside the arc, and it's Gervin missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Nash dishes to Thomas. There's a screen by Robinson. Over Walton. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Jokic. He's got 16. Pass to Doncic. Outside for Kidd. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the Lakers. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
Some noise, everyone.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the Nets. Petrovic is checked in for Doncic. And then for the Lakers, Reed is checked in for Howard. And it's White in for Bryant. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Driving the lane. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Kidd grabs the board. Kidd's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jokic with a screen on Thomas. Out to Gervin. For 3. Kidd. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reed's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the basket is good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The kick out to Cunningham. Back to Jokic. Ooh, the touch from Jokic.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Outside Thomas. It's White on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Jokic with the steal. Cunningham sets a screen for Kidd. Outside Gervin. Here's Petrovic. Oh, good on the 3. To the inside. Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Back to Kidd, over Nash. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Thomas. For the lead. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Nets. They're up by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Gervin. Doncic out there with Moncrief. Then there's Petrovic. And it's Cunningham in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Bryant gets it to go.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Doncic bounce pass. Here's Petrovic. Nice shot from the wing.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch. Deliver the hammer! What a finish!
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Here's Petrovic, guarded by Kobe. And it's Doncic missing. The Lakers leading inside. Shot's good from Barry.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Out to Moncrief. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Barry. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Bryant. Here's Reed. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Here's Petrovic. A 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Barry. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dump.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
Walton's checked in for Petrovic. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And Cunningham is an elite offensive player, a guy who can score in bunches and does a little bit of everything for his team.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
And it's good, 2 points. Los Angeles leading by 6. Reed a screen on Moncrief for 3. Kobe, the rebound by the Nets. Cunningham's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They get it back. And a wide open look for Gervin. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Outside Thomas. Nice move. Count the basket. And the Lakers lead by 6. Doncic kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Gervin. And the jam by Gervin.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Whitey's checked in for Reed. On the inbound, that shot is off. Lakers leading by 6. And here's Kobe for 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Moncrief. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Walton. Walton's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's Gervin. He trains the quick shot. And now just a 2-point Laker lead. And it's slammed in by Howard.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Gervin, and it's Gervin finishing it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Doncic passes to Gervin. The kick out to Walton. And here's Doncic from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Bill Walton. Doncic has got 19 points.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. For the Nets, it's checked in for Cunningham. Jokic subbed in for Gervin. And then for Los Angeles, Robinson comes in for Isaiah Thomas. And Nash is subbed in for White. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thank you. Jokic sets the screen for Kidd. Pass to Walton. Doncic outside to tie it up. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Count it, good. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
How much fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, man, I know everybody who can score it or shoot it would love to be on the floor with him.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Bryant the pass to Barry. There's Nash with the 3. Here's Robinson, and the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got 22.
And that's what you call leadership. Robinson providing it for his team by knocking down a big-time shot.
Doncic, no good from 3. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Barry. And the 3 misses. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Outside Jokic. Jokic from distance.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Parachutes in for the alley-oop slam.
And you can see the determination in Howard's eyes. He relishes the opportunity to provide big baskets like that one.
Oh, Kobe with the flush.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And it misses.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching. Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Can't get it.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
From deep. Can't get it to go.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Nash against Walton. And he banks the layup in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Timeout called the Nets. 29 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Five seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Doncic. Launches it, and it's off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Now it's time for our player of the game.
And the tip goes to the Nets. And the Lakers starting 5. They've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Nash in at the 1.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Nowitzki is out there with Irving. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Kuzi in at the point. Now here's Yao. Back to Weber. Raptors moving the ball around. He had a nice open look right there.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot.
And that one, good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Drills the three-pointer. Bird's got 9. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots. But clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets. And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Irving kicks to Wade. Back to Irving. Off target with his 3. The Raptors with the lead. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bird's got 11 points.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Bulls trail by 3. Wade kicks to Nowitzki. And it falls over the rim and in. Nowitzki's got 8.
And whether it's for himself or others, D-Wade is constantly making things happen.
No good from Bird. Outside Irving. Wade outside. Pass to Kuzi. Over Rose. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. Bird kicks to Rose. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Kuzi. Bulls moving the ball around. Irving passes to Nowitzki. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
From deep, Chicago grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Nowitzki outside. Down low, Irving, and Dr. J slams it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And again, Toronto no up to the paint, and then Irving slams it in.
And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Richmond checked in for Weber. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Havlicek is checked in. Bird passes to Rose. Bird sets the screen for Rose. And here's Carter trying to end the drought. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Nowitzki, that's for 2. Again, Chicago. Toronto trailing. Now here's Rose. He has yet to score. Here's Bird. Nice touch on the bank shot.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And that one drops for him.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Richmond left side. Picked by Yao. There's Rose with the 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Here's Irving. Chicago with a new 14. Nowitzki, good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here is Carter. Pocket 6. Over Irving. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in this game. From deep three-point land, Toronto grabs the miss. Bird kicks to Rose. Carter against Irving. Fades back. And it's Rose missing. The Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Irving. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Toronto calls timeout. Patrick Ewing's checked in for the Raptors.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bird. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Julius Irving.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
2 shots.
We throw good. Bird. Bird hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Back to Wade. And a wide open look for Irving. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 4. And here's Bird for 3. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Spins. Wade, a screen on Richmond. 6 to shoot. Here's Havlicek, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Oh, tremendous work by Pettit on the board.
2 minutes left.
Here's Bird. Olajuwon with the block. They recover it. And it's Wade with the ball for Chicago. Pass to Havlicek. There's the screen. It's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bird outside. To the inside. And Yao gets it to go on the assist by Bird.
And this is where you feed Yao because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
Back to Wade. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
And the wide open shot for Rose. Drills it from outside.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Now here is Olajuwon. Still scoreless. Here's Pettit. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. Bird against Irving. Bird kicks to Rose. From outside, off the mark. The shot by Wade, wide open. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for Chicago. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They've got Carter. Maravich is out there with Price. Then it's Richmond. And it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally is important. He is a complete player.
2 shots.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Vince Carter. Carter hits them both. Bulls leading by 5. Here is Havlicek. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Bulls, John Havlicek. 1 shot.
That's good from Havlicek.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Rice. And that one comes up a bit short. To the middle. Here's Richmond. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Bennett, the pass to Rice. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 3 to shoot. Nowitzki for 3. It's good from long range. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Pass to Ewing. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Down low, here's Price, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah. Oh, look at that dunk! Just unbelievable.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Pass to Bennett. Havlicek left side. Pettit, good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The Raptors making a switch here. Weber's checked in. Chicago making a switch here. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Elbow shot is on the way, and the jumper is good. Carter's got 9.
Snappy play by Carter. The moment he's got an angle, he likes to pull it.
Here's Kuzi. Bennett, the pass to Kuzi. Shoots over Price, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Pettit. He's got 8. And it's Nowitzki missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
And the shot goes in. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Ewing. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And, guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Now, here's Price. Scoreless thus far.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on.
Here's Pettit, guarded by Weber. Fades and shoots, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, he is consistent on that mid-range jumper. Pettit's a well-rounded player. He can get his points from anywhere on the floor.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Carter. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Some changes here for the Raptors. Bird comes in for Richmond, and it's Rose in for Price.
I could not represent those dance moves, folks. Let's hear it for your record, Nirvana!
Right wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside, Olajuwon. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. Raptors trail by 8. Carter, the pass to Ewing. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And there's the drive. Here's Nowitzki. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nowitzki's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
A wide open look for Bird. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Here's Nowitzki. Nowitzki inside.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Carter for 3. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wade passes to Havlicek. Here's Nowitzki. He's guarded by Ewing. Nowitzki's shot is no good. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Rose. Now here is Carter. Nice jump shot. Good. Carter's got 17.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Nowitzki's shot's good. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Toronto. Bird outside. Offensive rebound. Ewing. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it down.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Pass to Kuzi. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nowitzki. Buried from 15 feet out. Nowitzki's got 25 points in the game. Grabber outside. Carter outside. Ewing sets a screen for Carter. Drains the three-pointer. 20 points for him.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
So it's Chicago now, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Wade gets the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead. Bird outside. Takes a three. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Kuzic. It's Nowitzki on the wing. It's rebounded by Ewing. Ewing's got 4 rebounds in this game. Carter outside. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4. Bulls leading by 9. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Kuzic. Havlicek outside. Great D that time from Bird. The shot by Carter. Nobody around.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. A baseline J, and so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Raptors trail by 7. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Dwayne Wade. Nowitzki is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Irving. And it's Kuzic in at the point.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack. Fights his way through the contact.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Pick by Yao. Outside Carter. Rebound by the Bulls. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 9 points. Carter with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound in this one. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean,